Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Sword, where today we have got a king and a horse to fight. And possibly also capture. So let's see about it. You adjusted so that you were facing me a moment ago. Oh, your face turns to look at me. But only if I go so far. Got it. Anyway, hello. Crown Cron to you too. Yes. Crowan? So, am I just catching Calyrex, or am I getting them both at once? Two abilities. So as one just said it had two abilities, and Unnerve is Unnerve. So, does that mean that Unnerve is the only ability here? Let's play this a little safe. Nice try, Calyrex. Alright, that should be fine. And it is 7:50 p.m., which means a Dusk Ball would work. And I would prefer to have the Spectrier in a Dusk Ball, and to be honest, I'm never going to use either one of them, so Dusk Balls. Darn it, why can't you throw criticals? Nice try, Calyrex. It's not going to work anymore this time. Oh, see, there's something that actually can do damage. It's a decent chunk, too. Nice crit. I don't think it recovered enough for another Power Whip to be a good idea, though. So, nah, still, I don't think that's enough. So just more Dusk Balls. One of them's gotta work. Well, that was neat. So, this entire thing, I gotta say, the whole, oh, if you can catch me, then I'll be your Pokemon. Like, but you're resisting the capture attempt, right? Which doesn't really add up. The way the anime portrays it in situations like this is like, oh, if you defeat me, then I will assent to being captured. Like, they battle it, and then the Pokemon's like, okay, I'll stay in the ball. Which, only one ball is thrown? Makes sense. Grim nay, huh? So yeah, only one ball is thrown, and it makes sense, and that's fine. But then, like, in this case, we're just throwing balls and eventually one of them works. If they're gonna make this be a story beat, I think it would be less dissonant if it was a case of, oh, you beat it in battle, and then you get to toss a Pokeball, and it's like, okay, I'll stay. I can't be alone in thinking that, right? Like, sure, this makes it more difficult to get the Pokemon captured, because they're fighting the whole time you're throwing Pokeballs, but is it difficulty that needs to be here? Because it's difficulty that harms the narrative. And, like, they could just make it a much harder battle and have that be a thing instead of having it be a case of, oh, you need to win a hard battle in order to... Or you need to throw Pokeballs at it while surviving its onslaught if you want to take it home. Right? I don't like that its special attack is rising. Though eventually it's got to run out of PP for that astral whatever, right? That seems like the kind of move that would only have 5 to 10 PP. Come on, just stay in the ball. But from a gameplay perspective, this is the more interesting way to do it. Needing to lower its HP without defeating it, and then throw balls at it while it's still trying to beat you. It's a lot more interesting gameplay-wise. But it really, really harms the narrative that, like, oh, you catch Pokemon because you're befriending them and all that. The fact that they resist being captured so much. It's some ludonarrative dissonance. Possibly the greatest form there is in the entire franchise. And that's saying something, considering this franchise is like, yeah, we have these Pokemon that we capture and they're our friends, and also we are going to, is this a good idea? We're going to make them fight each other, but it's okay because they have fun. Like, oops. Well, if this is like other recent Pokemon games, I'll have the opportunity to re-encounter this thing. Crown? Testing my ability to not completely beat it up. Be nice if your test involved also healing my Pokemon. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Or wait, no. There's no Hypnosis TM or TR, is there? Is there Yawn? I doubt it. Yeah. Was kinda hoping I'd be able to just slap Hypnosis on so that I could have access to that, but nope. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, Crawn to you too. Also, using the Master Ball would just completely destroy the narrative here. Like, oh, if you can best me and capture me, I'll be your friend. And then you just use a Master Ball and win instantly with no stakes. Yeah, that would not be great. Okay, so we know Power Whip gets it low but doesn't kill it. Maybe Spirit Break will be the same. I'm sorry, did that do less than Power Whip did? I mean, I guess that's... But same type attack bonus means this would do another 37? Okay, so yeah, that is still lower than Power Whip. Got it. I was not thinking about math. Still, dust balls work. Yeah, I get it. You're fast. Joke's on you. I've got a Trick Room team. You were going to outspeed everyone to begin with. Except for my Intellion. Just stay in the ball. This isn't exciting gameplay for anyone. Sure, it gives me time to pontificate on poke ethics, but... do we really need that? I mean, it's an important conversation to have, but do we need that right here, right now, in this situation? And am I really the person to have that conversation? Yeah, I think it would be kind of neat if instead of this method for capturing legendary Pokemon, they made it a tough-as-nails battle where if you won, like if you knocked them out, then there would be a little scene where they let you capture them willingly. Because it would keep that narrative in place rather than having it be shattered. It would make them feel more like friends and less like tools. Come on. And it would also just... it would further reinforce the game's themes and all of that. Plus, if it was made difficult enough, then... I mean, hey, it could be more interesting in that way instead of difficult in this way where... oh, you whittle them down and then you throw balls and eventually one works. It would be more a test of skill and less a test of RNG. And that would be interesting. To me. I mean, they couldn't make it too difficult because this is still a game for kids, but... what you gonna do? I think it might be able to take another Spirit Break. Especially if it does that first. Excellent. Garnet, please, I need you to throw more criticals. Got it. But what about the Spectrier? Do I just get that too? Did I just catch 2 Pokemon in one ball? Or is this a combined form type deal and I'll be able to split them up? Shadow Rider Calyrex. It's said that Calyrex and a Pokemon that had bonded with it ran all across the Galar region to bring green to the wastelands. Wow, not even gonna call out Spectrier by name? Good job, Pokédex. Wait, now I can understand you? Why is this? Okay. I'm going to put you in a box and never take you out. I hope you're cool with that. Hi, Peony. Yeah, don't worry. That was real. That's because it was. Yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm good. I'm fine. Uh-huh. Sure. Will do. That's right. Calyrex, the king of bountiful harvests, was able to reconnect with its loyal steed using the new Reins of Unity. Calyrex also seems to have regained its trust in humankind. As thanks for helping it regain its power, Calyrex is allowing me to take it along on my adventure. Yes, allowing me, because it is stuck in a Pokeball from which it cannot escape without my intervention. See, that's a place where the narrative breaks down, because if it was just like, oh, you beat me, I will go in your Pokeball now because you beat me, and not, oh, you tossed Pokeballs at my forehead until eventually one of them captured me despite my best efforts to resist. Yeah, one of them seems more allowed than the other, doesn't it? Hey, Peony, I got a Calyrex. Yep. Okay. Right? Uh-huh. No, you have seen it. You even called me about seeing it. Sure. All right. Oh boy, a check mark. Yeah, sure, I can tell you about Registeel. Yes. Yep. Kinda. It's not really that gianty, it's only 6'3". Okay, let's get a heal. And then I guess we'll go looking for more legends. I'm actually not the hugest fan of them tying the Crown Tundra to legends so closely. Because, like, when there's so many legendary Pokemon in one place, they don't really feel that legendary, do they? At least I don't think so. Ooh. Do we have a Chandelure yet? And I knew this was a Lampent. I was saying Chandelure because I know that's the final Evo. Yeah, we've already got one. Okay. Because I really liked Chandelure. It was one of my favorites in Gen 5. Had one on my team. Oh, wait, that's Footprints. And that's more Footprints. Halfway there. Halfway to what I believe to be Virizion. I don't need another Nidoran male. Also, now that they finally added genders to Nidoran male and Nidoran female, it used to be that they didn't have a gender icon other than the one in their name. I feel like they could really get rid of the one in the name. They're long overdue for becoming actually the same species again. And by again, I mean for the first time. What is that? Rotom? No, that's a... No, Hatchrum? Yeah, yeah, Hatchrum. Don't need a Nidoran female. I've already got both forms of Poltegeist. I've got a Mimikyu. So misty today. Oh, Prince. And more Prince. And a Carp. And, wow, 3 more sets of prints. Oh, and also some, I believe, oh, all kinds of prints. I guess this must be their watering hole. Well, the Virizion prints are definitely easier to spot than the others. It's like, oh, here's some Cobalion prints, but they look like they could just be flower petals. And are there any other Terrakion prints around here? Because those look like they could have been little dirt patches. But the Virizion prints are just bright green dots that really stick out, especially on snow or on dirt. They even stick out on grass. Wow, I guess we just found a path that this thing has been walking. Also more Cobalion prints. So many footprints. Are we finding so many footprints because they were leading to the giant's foot? I almost missed those prints, and these ones I did miss. Until I came back. Don't need a Mimikyu. Oh. This little guy is one of my favorite fossils. Do not at all care for his evolution, though. Correction, her evolution. Hooray! This Pokemon was successfully restored from a fossil. As research suggested, Arkin is unable to fly, but it's very good at jumping. Okay. Though, it was out in the wild. I did not restore it from a fossil. Unless someone's out there restoring Pokemon from fossils and then just releasing them en masse. And that's... Is that a Venomoth? Is that a Venomoth? Maybe. Wait, wouldn't Venomoth be bug poison, or is that just one of those things that your brain thinks is true even though it's not? I had to think for a while to remember the name Venomoth. It's been so long since I've cared about it. I do see that golden Pokeball over there, but we're not over there right now. Where will this take me? I guess Cobalion hangs out here. You would think we'd be finding more Terrakion footprints inside caves, what with it being the cavern Pokemon. Also, hi, Omastar. Let's go ahead and catch this thing. All right. And if that all right seemed delayed, it's because I'm being distracted by my cat, who very much wants petting right now. Weighed down by a large and heavy shell, Omastar couldn't move very fast. Some say it went extinct because it was unable to catch food. And then they went and revived it. A creature so bad at doing the one thing that creatures need to do to live. They decided that was worth reviving. Riolu. I've already got Lucario, haven't I? I think so. I think Riolu was in the base game. Gotta make certain. Yeah, I already got one. Well, it's easy to tell where I haven't been yet, thanks to all these footprints. Was that a Golbat that just spotted me? Come down here, Golbat. Yeah, come down here. I dare you. Now, if I wanted to be efficient, I would catch this Golbat in a luxury ball. But I am operating under the assumption that come on, Golbat. That like almost everything else in this generation, I'll be able to find a Golbat, or a Crobat, in the wild at some point. It seems a fairly likely bet, considering the only things that haven't been findable in the wild have pretty much just been specific trait evolutions. Which on the one hand I really appreciate, and on the other hand, kind of lowers the value of some of the evolutions. It loves to drink other creatures' blood. It's said that if it finds others of its kind going hungry, it sometimes shares the blood it's gathered. So saying it loves to drink other creatures' blood, I mean, that's what it does. That's what it feeds on. That's how it lives. Isn't that a lot like pointing at a person and saying, oh, he loves to eat food? I mean, there's definitely certain degrees of loving to eat food, but doesn't really say a whole lot, does it? This person enjoys surviving. Okay, yeah, we didn't have a Carbink. Let's see if we get one now. Ooh, critical. Where were these earlier? When beset by attackers, Carbink wipes them all out by firing high-energy beams from the gems embedded in its body. I'm sorry, aren't its attacking stats, like, terrible? And you're just gonna go ahead and say it wipes them out? Hydreigon, I believe, was already available. Nice free Everstone. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Used one of them on my team in Gen 5. Yep, already got one. And another Everstone, in case one wasn't enough. Also, for reals, Cobalion really hangs out in this cave, doesn't it? Ooh, Spheal! I love Spheal. Also, Avalug's pretty cool, too. Look at that little guy. And I don't even have one yet. Come here, you. Little girl, I'm sorry. Hooray! Seriously, one of the cutest Pokemon ever made. This Pokemon's body is covered in blubber and impressively round. It's faster for Spheal to roll around than walk. I can see why. Oh, Tortuga. Another fossil. And another one where I kind of like the original form, but do not at all care for the evolution. Come here, you. So I'm betting out near this... Ooh, someone wants to play hard to get. But I'm betting out here near this ICC we're going to find the door that leads to Regice. I'm sorry, why are you breaking out of my Pokeball so easily? Stay in it. Oh, come on. You little troll. I was considering attacking it to lower its HP, but now that it's done a Shell Smash, I cannot safely do so. Also, just the idea of putting Shell Smash on a turtle Pokemon just really rubs me the wrong way. 'Cause, like, their shell is their skeleton. Their spine is built into that. It's not a thing they're wearing. It is part of them. And if it breaks, they die. Anyway, this Pokemon inhabited ancient seas. Although it can only crawl, it still comes up onto land in search of prey. Wow, that's, dumb. Sea turtles come on land to breed, not to look for prey. Ah! They do roll. Actually, sea turtles don't come on land to breed. They come on land to lay their eggs. They both result in more turtles being made, but they're different acts. I forgot to even check if we already had an Avalugg, but I assume we didn't. Good. Not good. We already did have one. I'm dumb. I'm not missing anything on land, am I? Doesn't look like it. Anything over here? More cave. More carbink. Hey, Granny. What are you doing in here? Okay. So this lets me get a Galarian Slowking, right? Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get that. Just gotta find a Galarian Slowpoke. I've got one in here somewhere. Slowpoke? Need a Slowpoke. Where is a Slowpoke? I didn't transfer my only Slowpoke to Pokemon Home, did I? Search button. Give me an S. And then give me a Lowpoke. What's that spell? Slowpoke. Search. Okay, there's one. And there's another. Well, that's not Galarian. So we need this one. You. Wait, it said put it on its head. Does that mean I have to use it on it? Or do I have to just give it to it as a hold item? Let's find out. Okay, so it's use it on it. Slowking, please. I feel like the evolution animation is too fast in this game. It doesn't really build up the tension. It's just, oh, suddenly this thing is another thing. It doesn't feel like there's a transformation process anymore. A combination of toxins and the shock of evolving has increased Shelder's intelligence to the point that Shelder now controls Slowking. Well then. Sure, why not? I don't need Psych Up. And now let's get Bunsen back. So what makes a rare bone so rare? What kind of bone is it that's rare? These are the questions we must ask at times. How much ocean is there for us to explore? It looks like there's a pretty decent amount. Oh, Avalugg can swim too, can they? I didn't expect that, but I actually very much appreciate it. So this is 100% of Cobalion then. Didn't expect Cobalion to finish first. I keep on going for things back. This isn't Monster Hunter Stories. It never has been and never will be. But next year, Monster Hunter Stories 2 will be Monster Hunter Stories. Looking forward to that. Nice critical capture. Celio live on top of drift ice. They go swimming when they're on the hunt, seeking out their prey by scent. In water? They seek out their prey by scent in water? Unless they can breathe the water, that seems wrong somehow. Come here, Walrein. I used a Walrein on my team when I first beat the Elite Four in Pokémon Sapphire. Though Walrein is one of those Pokemon that I always thought looked much better in sprite form than in 3D. It's just... its original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire sprite, it seemed to be a completely different shape than the thing we have now. And it was a much more aggressive pose, I guess. Oh, neat. It's healing itself. Stay in the ball, please. Ooh, critical. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Good job. Walrein form herds of 20 to 30 individuals. When a threat appears, the herd's leader will protect the group with its life. I mean, that's kind of the opposite of most things. Like most animal species, it's the group's job to protect the leader. Right? I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like generally, like with elephant seals, the leader is the one like in the middle of everything, and his job is to mostly just be lazy and make more elephant seals, right? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Tortuga. And looks like we can't go out any farther than this, even though it looks like the waves are further that way. So it looks like there's a lot more ocean to explore than there really is. And we're just finding more of the same Pokemon. Don't need you. Alright, not finding anything new. So let's just pop back onto land over there, because we didn't see where this leads. Could be somewhere, could be nowhere. I don't know. Oh, Caracosta. Please be more cooperative than the Tortuga we got earlier. I much prefer when wild Pokemon are cooperative and just get into my Pokeballs. And then stay in them forever. Oh, come on. Why you gotta fake me out like that? So Caracosta's got more defense than Tortuga, so false surrender should be fine, right? Yeah. Actually, since it's a water type, wouldn't a dive ball be better than Dusk Ball? Maybe. But do I care? I think the answer is no. vindication. Caracosta completely devours its prey, bones, shells, and all. Because of this, Caracosta's own shell grows thick and sturdy. So, based on that information, if you eat bones, you too can become a rock type. Here, I thought the thick and sturdy shell was because it's a rock type. So what's here? Okay, another exit from the Roaring Sea Caves. That's not where we want to be, though. At least I don't think it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the Regieleki-Regidrago one, isn't it? Because it's 2 colors. And it's got Thunder and Outrage. A giant of rock, a giant of ice, a giant of steel. When gather the 3 giants, the door of destiny shall be opened. Yep, it's what I thought. And you know what? This seems like as good a time as any to end this episode. It's in fact well past time. So join us next time when we will go hunting for more Regidors and or big bird trees. See you then, friends.